When you decided to leave,
Yes, ma'am.
had you told him that you were leaving?
I told him that if he did not stop with his craziness, that yes, I was going to leave.
Okay. And did anything specifically happen in December? Any event, or did you just decide you had had it?
He had gotten, as I said, very verbally abusive, and he almost hit me at one point earlier in the game. And at
What
that
do you mean
stage,
earlier in the game?
before I had left and came back. So when we had that altercation, he was in such a state that I felt afraid for my life, basically, and left. And I left with one bag and the clothes on my back.
And when did you come back for your things?
I believe it was December 22nd.
You said you left on December 22nd.
Well, on December 22nd, we had this disagreement, yes. And because of it, I left. And
Okay,
the police
then
were
I'm
called.
asking you, when you came back for your things,
Yes, ma'am.
what date did you come back for your things?
I came back for my things on January the 2nd.
So between December 22nd and January 2nd, where did you stay?
I was living in a shelter for women,
Which one?
Comitis, shelter for women.
Were you registered there every night?
Yes.
You hesitated for a moment. Were you registered there every night
I was
between December 22nd
Yes.
and January 2nd?
Yes, ma'am. And the reason I hesitated for a moment is because it's a lottery system to get a bed in this shelter. And so some days you get in and some days you don't, depending on where you are in the lottery.
I ask you these questions, Miss Lyons, because the one thing that you said to me in your complaint was, which I would have, if I were telling the story about what happened and why I left, you said, on December 18th, Ron slapped me so hard in the face, he hurt his hand. I was really scared, so I immediately left with an overnight bag, leaving all my personal property there. Now, I must tell you, Miss Lyons, that I gave you every possible opportunity to tell me about that assault. I asked you 2 or 3 times to describe what he would say to you, why you left, what caused you to leave. You told me about his ex-wife moving in and problems that you had had with her. You told me how verbally abusive he was to you, how he called you names. But the one thing that you didn't tell me that was in your first paragraph in your complaint was, he hit me so hard in the face that his hand hurt. You want to explain that to me?
Yes, ma'am, that did take place.
Well,
but I
how
was
come you didn't
sleeping-
tell me about that first?
Because
I gave first.
Ma'am, I was sleeping when he hit me. And so I didn't incur any bruising or anything like that. I didn't go to the hospital. It's not something that I have a hospital report for.
Okay, I know where I'm going. Now I have a little sense of where we're going. Now, you came back to get your property on January 2nd. You came back with the police, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And did the police escort you into the house?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you get your property?
Well, at the time, I only had my car and I came to get interviewing clothes because I had to rent a U-Haul truck.